So it's been like 2 days since we got all the supplies and the stuff we need to go ahead and redo our ugly basic pantry. Now, it's not, I don't think it's super ugly. She thinks it's super ugly, but I'm pretty minimalist, so I don't really care. But we're gonna go ahead and clear all the food out and everything right now. Once we get all the food out, we're gonna take out just this top one to make sure that it fits. Actually, maybe what we should do is just take the top stuff down before we take everything out.
Really?
Yeah, because we need to make sure that the dimensions that I got fit right. The problem is we can't do it with all this stuff in here.
Yeah.
So
let's clear the top shelf.
Here we go. She's already taken out the top one. Wasted no time. You want me to get it? Yeah. Okay. So now that that's out, let me go get a couple of these pieces. This is the board. The boards that we're gonna be using, just this color. We kind of like it, but you are putting
I feel like matches our kitchen already, so
yeah.
That's okay.
And she's gonna stain these though, but we just want to make sure it fits.
Yeah.
Because I got these cut specifically for these dimensions. Oh my gosh, that's like a perfect fit.
It is?
Yeah, I mean, like I can like go and like look at how nice that. Okay, yeah. So, ooh, I'm gonna take it out.
You don't want to show them correctly?
Oh. I'm gonna put it back.
Alright.
So there we go. It would technically more than likely go back a little bit more.
So that's that. Looks good.
That does look pretty good in there.
It's just
so is that stuff you got, is that like paint or it's just
it's like a clear
so it'll still look just like that?
Yeah, but it just gives it like a gloss kind of almost, so you won't get like a splinter whenever you're pulling chips out.
No, I agree.
Alright, so now we can clear the whole pantry, right?
Yeah, we can start clearing out the whole pantry now that we know that was the right cut. Well, she's clearing it out. I want to make sure that these pieces fit. These are what's going to go underneath. So, these are little 1x2s. This one's like 30 inches, and these are like little 16-inch ones for the sides. So this one goes in the back. I'm going to need to cut something. I'm either going to need to cut like a centimeter off of one of these.
Why?
You see that? That one can go back all the way. I'm glad we're looking at this now, because what I might have to do, guys, is I might have to cut a tiny little indent. Let me show you, like a little indent right there off to the side.
He's making it more difficult.
Well, I'm gonna have to cut a little bit of this. So I'm only nervous I might mess it up a little bit, but we kind of have no choice. Dang it. I don't know if you guys have ever had these spicy ones. Sponsor me, bro, please. They're spicy popcorn. Well, we had chocolate. What? Are those bad?
No.
They taste kind of fun. We're gonna clear this whole place out. Alright guys, your boy's got a screwdriver now.
What?
We cleared out the pantry, it's all clean.
I'll show you guys what it looks like.
Yep.
Got these brackets Nick's gonna take out.
So I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew those, and then she's going to do some touch-up paint all over this, but here's what it should be underneath these. See, it's like all white underneath these.
And they already have the
drywall screws.
So could we save that?
Yeah, but remember what I just said? The hard part about this is we have two options here. Right. So option one, we push it all the way back, and this first screw here, you're gonna have to plaster over. I'd be able to drill into the second one, but if you want, we have the thing come out a little bit more. There's gonna be like this much space here at the end that stuff could technically fall through. You see what I'm saying? Like I won't be able to get it all the way back. But in actuality, it seems like the board kind of stops right around here anyways. So that might almost be like what we want. Actually, it won't, stuff won't fall because we'll have that back thing. So I don't know, like I guess it really just depends on what we want to do here.
I think you should unscrew all of the screws.
First?
Yep.
This does not want to come off. What the frick? Let me see if the rest of these are like that too. Oh my god. These are in there
so
tight,
loud.
There's nothing I can do. They're in there so tight. Oh my god. I'm gonna need like my pliers to get these out. Look at that. The anchor's built into the system.
I hope this works out where we don't have a pantry. It's sparking. Your gun is sparking.
That's what happens when it's in there tight.
Oh.
think I'm gonna use my nail
There
gun.
may not be studs right here.
There's not. I believe the studs are actually right here, and I think there's like one like right around here. So the problem with these anchors though is, if I'm not putting a piece of wood right there, I'm gonna have to take all those anchors out. This is gonna be interesting.
This is gonna turn into like a really
20-day project.
Yeah, because we just don't know how to do anything correctly.
We don't know how to do it the easy way. Okay, down here. So here's what it's looking like, guys. Got all the screws out around the whole sides. As you can see, we still got the anchors in here, and I might almost want to keep them. I don't know though if I can reuse anchors. I don't know. I'll look it up real quick. I'm using wood, and I got a stud finder, so I already tested out in there. There's studs on each of those walls. So they didn't use the studs. I think I'm just gonna use the studs and make this easier on myself, because I hate anchors. Anchors are like the most frustrating thing in the world to me. I've done quite a bit of other projects in our house. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do a little bit of research real quick, see where we're at with that. And Avery is finishing up cleaning over there. All right, so the decision that we've made is we are not going to cut the pieces. We're gonna leave everything exactly how it was cut at Home Depot. What we really should have done is, unfortunately, we should have done an extra inch on this, but it's not a big deal. When we just tested it out, it really does not look bad. It's hard to test it out and show you guys with the camera because one of us has to be holding the camera and we both had to hold it. So
there may be just like a small gap in the back.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be about an inch.
But you will never see it because there's gonna be like, there's always gonna be food in the pantry, so it doesn't bother me.
Well, it really doesn't look bad in general because technically this now will be the back.
Yeah.
This will be like behind it. The weird part is there's like just like this little space over it, so it's kind of almost like it just dips down to this.
Yeah. So.
But
the next step that we need to do is stain all these pieces.
Yeah.
So you're gonna come with me, and I'm gonna start staining.
I'm gonna stain them. All right, guys, so Avery is absolutely killing it out here. She's finished a ton of these stain boards. She's just finishing up, but as you can see, we got all these stain boards all outside right now, posted up against the little screen. So she's finishing that up, and once she's done with that, we're gonna do a little bit of painting inside of the pantry area. She's got to touch up some of those gray things, they're white spots.
Where the old holes were.
Yeah, exactly, where the old holes were. And then once all this is dry, and once that's dry in there, I'm in charge of.
Then it's all him.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
where
much.
the organizing part comes.
Pretty much. So I'm gonna be hanging it. So she does all the painting, I do all the woodwork.